Personal development definitely saved me from all my past negative experiences to be finally on a position that I can do something as a human being, but also as an entrepreneur. So welcome to my next step in my 22 years of entrepreneurial journey. In my last interview, I told you what was one of the best things what happened in my life, that my son was born when I was 23 years old. A major thing what was happening in the years before, between I had to overcome all these obstacles when I was a young adult and before my son was born, is I started with personal development. So when I founded my first company, I got a mentor and she was extremely hard on me, but she basically gave me a book which was called Think and Grow Rich. And to be really honest, when I was reading this book the first time at the age of 19 years old, I did not understand a lot of things, what was going on in this book, because never ever before somebody told me or talked to me about, hey, you can develop as a human being. You cannot just be good in school or have other things or other skills what you can earn in an education. But never ever before somebody told me, hey, your thinking process, your mindset, your mental state, all these things are important. And basically what I started to do is I started to develop my personal skill set, not my professional skill set. And when I talk about personal skill set, I talk about communication, mindset, how I think about myself and talk to myself, how I'm communicating with other people, self-esteem, self-worth, imposter syndrome, all these things what I never ever heard that I can learn or I should learn, because nobody told me this in my family, nobody ever did this in my family, nobody told me this in school, because you do not learn this in school. And suddenly I got into this completely new universe of self-improvement, self-development, mentoring and coaching. And to be honest, it was fascinating for me when I started to deep dive into these topics. And I started to read book after book after book. I started to work with mentors, and I also started a personal development course, which was over 2 years in a row. And this was the biggest game changer at my early days as an entrepreneur, but also as a human being, and also as a father, because I learned about self-esteem, I learned about finances, I learned about mindset, I learned about meditation, I learned about the subconscious mind and all the potential we have as human beings in our subconscious mind, and a lot more. Basically 12 different seminars over the time frame of 2 years, which became my personal passion and is still one of my biggest hobbies and interests, to further develop myself, evolve as a human being, as a spiritual being, as a man, as a father, as a businesswoman, as a businessman, and all these things. So if you are not into personal development, you definitely should get into this topic as soon as possible. At least for me, it was one of the biggest game changers in my life. So stay with me. I will share a lot more in the next couple of days and weeks on how my entrepreneurial journey went further. So go out, do something great, and build your own journey. Take care.